We're going to now take a look at finding the equation of a parabola given 3 points. And you'll soon see why this is in the Systems of Equations section. And let's take a look. Find the equation of a parabola opening upward or downward through 1, 0, negative 2, 3, and negative 1, negative 4. What we're going to do is we're going to remember, first and foremost, that a parabola has this basic form. Alright? And if you notice, we have an x and a y. Into those x and y places, we're going to place this x and this y. So let's take a look. I'm going to, first of all, I'll put this one over here. 0 equals, because there's the y. I don't know what a is, but I'm going to substitute in a 1 for that, for x, plus b times 1 plus c. So let's see what we get. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the parentheses, which gives me an a and a b and a c. So a plus b plus c is equal to 0. There's one of my equations. Now let's take a look at the second one. I'm going to go ahead and use the second point. So at this, I'm going to put a 3 in for the y. There's the negative 2 in for the x. There's the squared. Negative 2 in again for the x, and there it is, plus c. Okay, we get 3 is equal to 4a, right? This gets squared. So I have 4a minus 2b plus c. There's my second equation. And lastly, let's take a look at this one. Oops, come on now, pen. Alright, the very last point, negative 4 is the y. So I'm going to put in for the x, negative 1. Then again, negative 1 for x, and there's the c. So I have negative 4 is equal to 1. Negative 1 squared is 1, so I don't need to write it, minus b plus c. Now I'm going to take these 3 equations, and that's going to be my system. When I solve the system, I'll have a, b, and c, and I'll put it right back into these positions here, and I'll have my parabola. Okay, let's take a look. So let me go ahead and rewrite this. Well, I'll try to rewrite this. There we go. 0 is equal to a plus b plus c. Okay, and 3, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and put that 0 on the other side like y'all are used to seeing, right? 4a minus 2b plus c is equal to 3. And a minus b plus c is equal to negative 4. Alright, so let's see here. It's a strategy that we can use. We're going to get rid of the c, right? That looks like the easiest thing to get rid of. So I'm going to multiply through this top one just by 0. Okay? So I have negative a minus b minus c is equal to 0. I go ahead and copy the other one. 4a minus 2b plus c is equal to 3. And the c's go away. Let's see, we get 3a and minus 3b. Okay, now I'm going to take 2 others, and you see what we're doing. I'm going to take these 2. I'm going to multiply this bottom one here through by a negative, right? So I get 4a minus 2b plus c is 3, and then negative a plus b minus c is positive 4. Let's take a look at that. So this is what I've done right here. There's that. So I'm going to have a 3a minus b, that goes away, is equal to 7. Okay, so I'm going to bring now the blue one over to the red one, stack them on top of each other, and let's see what we have. Alright. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just multiply through by negative on this one. That gets rid of my a, and I'm left with a negative 2b is equal to, looks like a negative 4. And b is equal to, divide by negative 2, divide by negative 2 is 2. So b is 2. So there's one of my answers. Now, what do I do with this? I'm going to go back into, I'm going to go back into one of the blue equations, either the blue or the red equation, right? The blue or the red equation that just have a b and an a. Okay? In other words, I need something that just has b and one other thing. So I think I'll go ahead and dump in right here. So here I go, 3a minus 3b. Put in the 2 for b. Let's see what we get. 3a minus 6 is 3. Plus 6, I get 3a is equal to 9. And I get a is 3. Okay, so a is 3. Got that. Now I need to go back into one of the original. I need an equation that has a, b, and a c. So I'm going to go back to this original problem right here. Let's take a look. I get a plus, 3 plus 2 plus c is equal to 0. Well, we know that that means that c has to be negative 5. And there it is. Now, let's go ahead and put this all back together up here. This means that my equation of my parabola is this. 3x, there's my a, putting in its place, 3x squared plus 2x plus 2x minus 5. Okay, and there is my equation of a parabola. A is 3, b is 2, and c is negative 5. All right, hope this was helpful. Thanks again for watching.